Here's my plan to dismantle the deep state and reclaim our democracy from Washington corruption once and for all, and corruption it is. First, I will immediately reissue my 2020 executive order restoring the president's authority to remove rogue bureaucrats, and I will wield that power very aggressively. Second, we will clean out all of the corrupt actors in our national security and intelligence apparatus, and there are plenty of them. The departments and agencies that have been weaponized will be completely overhauled so that faceless bureaucrats will never again be able to target and persecute conservatives, Christians, or the left's political enemies, which they're doing now at a level that nobody can believe even possible. Third, we will totally reform FISA courts, which are so corrupt that the judges seemingly do not care when they are lied to in warrant applications. So many judges have seen so many applications that they know were wrong, or at least they must have known. They do nothing about it. They're lied to. Fourth, to expose the hoaxes and abuses of power that have been tearing our country apart, we will establish a Truth and Reconciliation Commission to declassify and publish all documents on deep state spying, censorship, and corruption. And there are plenty of them. Fifth, we will launch a major crackdown on government leakers who collude with the fake news to deliberately weave false narratives and to subvert our government and our democracy. When possible, we will press criminal charges. Sixth, we will make every Inspector General's office independent and physically separated from the departments they oversee so they do not become the protectors of the deep state. Seventh, I will ask Congress to establish an independent auditing system to continually monitor our intelligence agencies to ensure they are not spying on our citizens or running disinformation campaigns against the American people, or that they are not spying on someone's campaign like they spied on my campaign. Eighth, we will continue the effort launched by the Trump administration to move parts of the sprawling federal bureaucracy to new locations outside the Washington swamp. Just as I moved the Bureau of Land Management to Colorado, as many as 100,000 government positions could be moved out, and I mean immediately, of Washington to places filled with patriots who love America, and they really do love America. Ninth, I will work to ban federal bureaucrats from taking jobs at the companies they deal with and that they regulate. So they deal with these companies and they regulate these companies, and then they want to take jobs from these companies. It doesn't work that way. Such a public display cannot go on, and it's taking place all the time, like with Big Pharma. Finally, I will push a constitutional amendment to impose term limits on members of Congress. This is how I will shatter the deep state and restore government that is controlled by the people and for the people. Thank you very much.
All right, hey, what's up, guys? So as you saw, Trump was talking about his things, and a lot of things he's really sticking to his word. He's kind of putting his foot down, being like, you know what, this is my last term. As last 4 years as president, I'm going to do as much as he can. That's what he's saying in his head. He's doing the best he can. And, I just love what he's doing. He's making elections fair again, America better again, keeping it safe. In this video, we're going to be talking about Trump going all in, people waking up, and also Kamala Harris edited video interview. Biden loses his security clearances. Also, I think Obama lost it because there's some stuff there, and then there's a lot of other stuff too we're going to talk about here. There's a lot of other news talking about stuff that's been happening behind the scenes, like some stuff with Biden and a lot of money laundering. There's a lot, man. There's a lot. The Black Hawk stuff, the Black Hawk in DC. I did want to talk about it, but I was like, you know what, this is a very sad moment. There's a lot of people that lost their lives, you know what I mean? So I didn't really cover that much. It was super sad, and obviously right here it says Trump eviscerated the FAA. He was pretty much blaming diversity and the fact that this shouldn't have happened, and it wouldn't have happened if we actually law and order, and we actually, you know what I mean? Like, we should have like not follow the Biden administration's, agenda. This is pretty much what he's blaming it on too, as well as the agenda and the whole woke, you know what I'm saying? And just so sad, man. So sad. It could have been avoided. It could have been avoided. Super sad moment. Gavin Newsom's talking about some stuff here. I don't get it. Really consider this. So he's pretty much saying, so long story short, there was no decision on this being approved. I mean, it was all secret. There was no discussion, nothing. You know what I mean? And they're saying how they're gonna raise electric prices from because of the 2017 Thomas wildfire. Super interesting, man. Like I don't know, man. But there was no like talk about it. It was just secretly done. And it just really sucks, man. The California fires, they should have been ready. They should have had firefighters in every single part of the city. They should have been ready. The water should have been ready. But guess what? The mismanagement. Nothing was ready. They knew it was coming. Santa Ana winds are known. They've been known for years upon years. My dad knew about it. It's just I don't know what they were doing. And then Karen Bass was out of the state, and it's just so weird. Like, we got notified like a couple days before it even came. You know what I mean? Like, what were they doing? Like, I don't know. It's just so weird, and it felt like it took so long. And these houses, they could have been saved. They could have been, but it seemed like they didn't care for that, from what it seems. But he's talking about that. So pretty much he's Gavin Newsom, and also too, I saw Gavin Newsom was supposed to get like recall. It was like recalling Gavin Newsom or something like that. I don't know how that's gonna work. I don't know if that's gonna go through, bro. But there's also something I'm gonna share that later though. I'm gonna share that later. And then there's some WWE stuff that was there. Oh yeah, so this is interesting here. So this woman tracked down and cornered two actual Chem pilots and recorded the conversation. So we're gonna see if we're gonna listen to this conversation here. All right, here we go.
Hi. Yes. Great. Thank you. Good to see you. I'm here. You're Tim, right?
No.
Oh, no.
No. I don't know a Tim.
Jody?
No, don't know. Well, I know a Jody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jody Fisher?
No, yeah, I know Jody Fisher.
You do? Okay, good.
Yeah.
And then who are you?
I'm one of the other captains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So, come on outside. Or not. Or just whatever. Are you free now?
No, I gotta reflare.
Okay, so
stuff,
I have paperwork for you that I want to give to you. So
okay.
Hang tight, I'll go get it. But then, we've been trying to reach Jody and you for a long time.
Okay.
And we are tired of you dumping heavy metals all over our county.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not the one to talk to about that.
No, but you are. But you're the one that's doing it. So I've been taking rain samples. I have over 20 samples. And every time you fly, we get high amounts of aluminum, barium, strontium, titanium, magnesium. So I want to know, are you aware of what you're doing? I know you think it's like to increase water supply for Turlock and Modesto, but it's not really happening.
Yeah, you can talk to them.
I've tried.
About that,
I've called them, and they're not calling me back. So we're now getting really involved, and now we're going to bring something legal against your company.
Okay, well, you can talk to them about that for
I know,
sure.
but
So.
I want you to know, though, like, we are real people underneath what you're doing. You spray right over our houses. We hear you. We know you. We see you. We're watching your planes and your patterns, okay?
Yeah,
it's twice today now. You did 2 flights. 2 3-hour flights.
It's public knowledge, yeah.
It's not really, though. That's the problem. So you have not properly notified our board of supervisors about this. Hi, are you the other pilot? Yes. Hi, what's your name?
Khaled.
Khaled?
Yes.
Okay, hi.
It's not our... We have people at home base that you can talk to about that stuff.
But they did not call back. So now we're getting to the point where we're getting our supervisors involved. So the supervisors of our county needs to be notified. They've not been notified. You've been doing this for 30 years. I know it's a long time. You guys are like, it's cool, it's easy. We're talking about all of the metals and the flares that you're using. So aluminum and zinc propel the silver iodide. You're spraying right over us all the time. And our plant life is suffering. They are now selling aluminum genetically modified seeds to grow food because our soil is so contaminated. Okay, so
that's
what
crazy.
You're spraying is not good for the environment, and it's not good for the people because there's an early onset dementia, there's Alzheimer's, things are starting to happen to people's health. And I really do believe there's a linkage to what we're breathing in the environment every day. When you guys spray us in November through April, it's your yearly contract. I'm aware of that too. So I just wanted to meet the pilots and say, where's Jody? I've called Jody, I've talked to, I think Leslie was the other one, Leslie Fisher? No, it's another Fisher.
Yeah,
Lisa?
that'll be his wife.
Okay,
But,
yeah.
yeah, no, that's That's their responsibility. That's not our responsibility.
I understand, yeah. But the money that you're receiving to do this is coming from, is it taxpayers that are paying for this?
That's not my department.
I want you to be aware. Do you have family?
Yeah, I have family.
I have family too. I have children. So we're outside and we hear your plane over us all the time. And I've been tracking this for a long time. And we have tried to get the supervisors involved, and they're clueless. They were not informed. According to the California codes and law, they should have notified our supervisors, because you're doing this to benefit TID. Okay? But it's not. It's happening over, well, it might be, but it's happening over our area. Okay? Sonora, Groveland, Coulterville. You're doing your little figure eight loops. My 20 rain samples will show you that on the days that you're spraying or releasing your flares, we have copious amounts of aluminum, magnesium. There's been some barium, strontium, but titanium's weird. Is titanium also in your flares? Okay, that's unique for me. So I want you to know that there are health impacts and impacts to soil and the plant life, all of those things. And when you do this, my whole community is watching. We don't know what to do.
I understand your opinion.
It's not an opinion, so I will show you my samples.
I don't want to see your samples.
Why is that?
You can take those to my
That's so crazy. Yeah, so the lady was pretty much, she was trying to figure out why they're doing these chemtrails, and she's been kind of studying it and stuff like that. There's been aluminum, magnesium, all this stuff. Just super interesting. Like, you know, I what's so funny too is the day I saw this video, I saw chemtrails in the sky too. I saw, like, you know, stuff in the sky and stuff like that. Here's a video of Candace Owens has mastered the race debate. Let's see what this is all about.
Prominent African Americans
here
in the White House.
We have to stop believing in this illusion that because somebody is black, they represent my interests. We learned that lesson via Barack Obama. I mean, he was in the White House for 8 years and didn't do much for the black community. So I'm not interested in the color of people's skin. So I'm interested in what they do and what they accomplish.
I'm really interested in your perspective here. Yeah. So to you, having, like, you don't look at, you know, it is an administration that has more white men.
I think that we have to stop believing that diversity is the color of people's skin. That's an illusion that the left has sold, that somehow because somebody matches my skin color, because somebody matches my gender, they have my best interests at heart, and that is completely fallacious.
Wow, woo! Candace Owens, dude, she is going off, man. Yeah, like I like Candace Owens. She's cool. She gets hated on a lot though. I don't know why. She's a person. She has her opinions. You know, I like it, man. You know, and she doesn't. I don't like the race debate. You know, we're all people. We all live different lives. We all live in different areas. You know what I mean? It's just very interesting. But Candace Owens, good job. Keep it going, girl. Breaking. Fog smells like metal in Carcinigans. Listen close. Neighbors warn me. Can't point out. Okay, so this is. Let's see here.
Is outside right now.
I don't know where this is though.
I don't want to go out there because it smells horrific. It smells like carcinogens. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I should call somebody and let them know about it, but I can't even go outside. It's burning my nose. My neighbors are contacting me, telling me about it, asking me if I can call somebody.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's not good. I cannot bring my children outside.
I wonder where that is. Oh, North Carolina. Richlands, North Carolina. That was like 2 days ago. What's this here?
On the plane a couple times, multiple times. He traveled internationally with Jeffrey Epstein, and he
they're talking about Bill Clinton, how he traveled and stuff like that. Also, here's a Joe Rogan thing here. It says we were always wondering, why is the national debt so high? Why is our deficit so insane? Well, this is it. Yeah. So you can go watch the Joe Rogan episode there with Brett Weinstein. Steven Spielberg's upcoming UFO movie is titled Disclosure. Joe Rogan said, we're getting a chance to see what happens when you take a business approach to government in the White House. With this whole you said thing, yeah, there's that stuff too happening, which we're gonna get into here. They've been uncovering massive amounts of corruption and waste. We can't just be spending all our effing money on nonsense. That's just so crazy, man. It's true too. Like, we're spending all this money on stuff that we don't even know what we're spending on. We're just, putting our taxes into it, right? President Trump's plan to cut taxes in the largest tax cut in history for middle-class working Americans. No tax on tips, no tax on seniors, Social Security, no tax on overtime pay. Renew Trump's middle-class tax cuts, adjusting the SALT cap, eliminate all special tax breaks for billionaire sports team owners, close the carried interest tax deduction loophole, tax cut for made in America products. Interesting. That's gonna be very interesting whenever that goes into effect, man. Officials say that nearly 60,000 federal employees have now accepted President Trump's buyout for resignation. So that resignation. Joe Rogan reacts to the most insane USEP payments. Says no wonder why the yeah. So what did Brett Weinstein say? It says we had a shadow apparatus functioning. It involves payoffs to people who didn't deserve them. I don't think we can properly understand why what these numbers mean and what they're actually being used for. We were actually wondering. Okay, okay, that's the thing that we saw. TikTok has been sued by 4 parents of 4 teens who have allegedly unalived themselves attempting the viral blackout challenge. So this challenge, I guess, apparently, people are like, what would you say, holding their breath and stuff like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. So yeah, that's what they're doing, and people are, they're unaliving themselves, and very sad. Let's see what this says here.
To ensuring that these individuals get the funding that they need. And I would just say a strong message to Democrats who are out there pretending to be outraged about the long list of crap that this administration is cutting, federal waste funding, like $2 million for sex changes in Guatemala, $6 million to fund tourism in Egypt, $20 million on a new Sesame Street show in Iraq, $4.5 million to combat disinformation in Kazakhstan. I could go on, and I'm happy to provide this list to every single one of you. Democrats are outraged that the American people want they want their taxpayers going to good uses, not stuff like this. But then they're very quiet about the fact that there are still North Carolinians and people in California who have lost everything, and in the last 4 years, this federal government did nothing to help them. This president will continue to put Americans first.
Exactly. Trump is here for the people. He's physically here for the people. He's meeting people. He's talking to people. It's crazy.
Thank you.
Also, some good news too. If you have TikTok, they're enhancing ways for the community to keep using TikTok by making Android packet kits available at tiktok.com/download so that our US Android users can download and create and connect on TikTok. So yeah, you can look into that, the TikTok policy stuff there. So this is what I mean. Trump, this lady is like, she literally woke up. She was like, yo, like, we're gonna listen. All right, we're gonna listen to it. Oh wait. We're gonna listen to this, and also I respect this lady, man. Like, she just wants to find the truth. She wants to follow her heart, and she felt like she is glad that what she chose was wrong. And this is kind of how I woke up too. Like, I actually, fun fact, I actually thought Biden was a good president for a moment, because I got fooled too. I got fooled. I didn't look into anything. I didn't research nothing. I didn't, you know what I mean? Like, when you don't read, like, people are waking up, man. I'm telling you. Like, Trump, this era right now, this Trump era was very effective, and yeah, super. Anyways, let's listen to this. Let's press play now.
All right, y'all. Listen, let me be one of the first black women that was a part of the 92 or the 93% that voted for Kamala to come out and just say it. I regret voting for Kamala. I really do. I regret voting for her. Already into Trump's presidency, not even a full month, and this man has already secured borders. He's already signing bills that are taking place, that are uplifting this country. Me not doing my history and really, being investigative and seeing all the things that Trump has done. and now having an eye opener and really looking at this man and seeing exactly how this man works has really put something on my heart. And I don't know what I was thinking going in there voting for Kamala in the first place. I'm glad of the results. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad that Trump is in there, but me being so lost and participating into the whole Kamala run, and now taking a step back, looking at how this president here is really running things, and it hasn't even been a whole month, is something that I do think about. So, you know, I advise people that are in the Democratic Party, myself, to do your research. Really do your research. Okay.
Exactly. I love that. I love that. That's a great message. Like, do your research. Look into people. Find the facts. Don't listen to no one that is a friend or something like that, because you never know. You gotta ask them where they got the information. Then you can look into it, because you know, like nowadays there's so much misinformation. There's a lot of AI stuff, a lot of AI generated just crap. You know what I mean? So be careful. I love this lady. She's spot on. That's exactly how I felt with Biden. I was like, oh my God, I did not do any research. I'm listening to people online. You know what I mean? But breaking, the Pentagon has kicked out the CNN from their workplace. Also, Donald Trump just landed in Palm Beach 19 hours ago after exposing liberals all week. Donald Trump should relax all week, and he has been going full throttle. I agree. He should take a little break really quick. You know what I mean? The attempt by Democrats to prevent Elon Musk and Doge engineers from accessing Department of Labor has been rejected by the judge. Breaking, the Pentagon has just sent another 1,500 troops to the border. Exactly. Got to keep us safe. You know what I mean? That's what I like. Trump on USAID. Let's see here.
Right? USAID. It came out. Hundreds of just tremendous amounts of money. Had nothing to do with anything. This is a terrible thing that was experienced, but we're catching them left and right. We're catching them. We're catching them to a point where they don't know what the heck is going on. They can't believe they're getting caught. And I have great respect for the people that are doing it. Elon Musk is helping us on it. And
let's go, Elon.
He's pretty good. He's pretty good at it. But the numbers are astounding. They're astounding. Even Doug was shaken up by what he heard. Do you believe that, Doug? What you've been reading?
Awesome. Dude, I love Trump as president, bro. Like, Trump's such a good president. All right, so here's something that people should know. So Kamala Harris had an interview, right? And apparently the interview that she had, it was edited and it was all a lie, and CBS even got in trouble for it because, you know, this is huge. And I don't know if I'm gonna show it because I think it's probably exclusive or something like that. So I don't know, but go check it out online or something like that. Very crazy stuff. Very interesting. It was well edited too. Like she was very slow. And I'm fine with editing though. I'm fine with editing, but that's more of like an entertainment. You know what I mean? Like, you don't want to edit political stuff. Like, you know, if it's like fun, life, vlog, travel, fishing, gaming, whatever, that's fine. But when it's political and when it's serious, I think editing is not the best way to go. It's kind of like, you know, bringing comedians to politics or something like that. You know what I mean? It just sometimes it doesn't float right. You know what I mean? And then Elon Musk was like, well, this is the most entertaining timeline. Kanye, Scott, BB, Maxine Waters. Yeah, the Kanye stuff. I mean, I'm not gonna say much on it, because apparently people are saying he's trolling or something like that. I don't know. Someone said Elon Musk said this is actually on TV. That's so funny. So Tucker Carlson talked to Vladimir Putin. I'm not sure when. I think this is like earlier in the year or something like that. I'm not sure when, but there's an interview here, and it says Vladimir Putin was right once again, and when he told Tucker Carlson that the U.S. controls the world's media, including Europe's press. He revealed that European media is heavily funded by American institutions. You said WikiLeaks confirmed this, exposing the USAID bankroll over 6,200 journalists across 707 media outlets and 279 media NGOs, with 90% of Ukraine media under its influence. Wow. That's so crazy. So I'm so confused. So is Putin a bad guy or a good guy? I said that's the one thing. Like, I wonder if we've been all like lied to about Putin. Maybe he's just doing the same thing that we're doing, but I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe, dude. Because you know they're all presidents, so they all have a role. They need to make sure their citizens agree with them and all that stuff, right? I don't know, man. I'm not too political, but I like talking about these things, sharing these things, and learning about these things. And knowing is half the battle. You know what I mean? And like that lady said, you got to research. So at least I'm researching. That's what I'm doing. I like sharing this, and hopefully y'all like the video too, please, because the more the merrier. Let's see here. Oh yeah, here we go. So you said Biden threatened to withhold a $1 billion USAID loan guarantee unless Ukraine fired the prosecutor investigating his son's company. Victoria Nuland funded the Ukraine coup with USAID money. USAID is at the heart of the war between Ukraine. Wow, that's so crazy. Well, LMs hallucinate. Mainstream. Wow, so much stuff's happening right now, dude. Trump's doing so much, dude. Trump's doing so, like, we just can't keep up. Like Biden, it was like a thing coming out every couple days or something like that. Now it's like, dude, there's boom, 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 boom. It's like, you know, hey, here you go, here's more information. The long-awaited John F. Kennedy files are about to be released by Donald Trump, as the director of national intelligence has officially delivered a plan to the White House in accordance with Trump's executive order, has made it clear that redactions are no longer consistent with the public's interest. The files are expected to expose names of agency employees, intelligence assets, sources, and methods still used by U.S. spies, as well as classified covert operations that, remain today. That's interesting. Oh boy, President Donald Trump has instructed Elon Musk and Doge to audit the Pentagon. My mind went immediately to Donald Rumsfeld announcing they cannot account for over $2.3 trillion one day before 9/11. The Pentagon has not passed any of its audits since they began in 2018. There were no audits publicly acknowledged before this date. It is its most recent audit. The Pentagon could account for 50% of its $3.8 trillion, leaving $1.9 trillion unaccounted for. Holy smokes! Wait, how long is this video? Wait, I'm gonna listen to this.
Our anchor chain. Our financial systems are decades old. According to some estimates, we cannot track $2.3 trillion in transactions. We cannot share information from floor to floor in this building because it's stored on dozens of different technological systems that are inaccessible or incompatible. We are,
wow,
as they say,
interesting. So this dude was talking about it way before then, huh? That's crazy. We're so back. There is no need for Joe. Yeah, this is where he's talking about his classified information. Therefore, we are immediately revoking Joe Biden's security clearances and stopping his daily intelligence briefings. He set this president in 2021. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Jeez. I can't believe he was president for that long. I can't believe it. Nothing got done. For 4 years, nothing got done, man. This research from Ian Corral show. Okay, let's see this here. You know what? I'm actually gonna have that in its own video. Actually, I'm gonna probably share that tomorrow, I believe, and we'll go over it, look at it, I guess. So there's a clearance. The Mennonite Disaster Service has confirmed that a group of Amish crews from Ohio installed a mind-blowing 150 temporary bridges in North Carolina. Western North Carolina. These bridges were a lifeline to those who lost access to their homes. So they pretty much, President Trump just issued an executive order to access ongoing infringements of the Second Amendment rights of our citizens. Very good. House passes bill blocking future presidents from banning oil drilling without Congress approval, which is great. balanced budget is going to happen. Trump is visibly impressed after Japan Prime Minister Shiru Ishiba shut down a reporter who tried baiting him over tariffs. And then he said, "I am unable to respond to a theoretical question." Yeah, so that's so cool, isn't that? That Japan and America are like kind of combining each other's, trust and stuff. Like, I like that, man. That's so cool. That's so cool. I want to see the whole world like that. Just trading. Having fair trade. All these fair things. You know what I mean? And these tariffs, they're going to be doing a lot for us and making America better. And whatever Biden did, I don't know what the heck he did, man. And there's the interview thing if you want to go check it out. It's on Nick Sorter page there. Yeah, the one thing I'm waiting for is the Jeffrey Epstein files for sure, man. Biden threatened to hold. Yeah, we saw that. With the inauguration of President Trump, the momentum of Japanese companies to invest in the United States is growing even stronger. So the one thing is, I think this guy right here, the Prime Minister Ishiba, he was saying that they were hoping that Trump got into office. You know what I mean? And all these things. It's so good. This is good, dude. Like, I want to go to Japan one day, and the fact that they're having good ties is great. We want this always, and that's why I want the world to be good, so we can all travel to different cultures and countries and be able to experience certain lives. You know what I mean? Anyways, though, the Pentagon is developing an additional. Okay, we saw that locking down the border. Japan says it's investing up to $1 trillion in the United States. $1 trillion, bro. Ivermectin. Ivermectin testimonial. 94-year-old man with large T-cell lymphoma and a mass on his foot refused radiation before and after. Photos included. My father is 94 years old and was diagnosed with large T-cell lymphoma. He had a golf ball-sized tumor on his foot at the bend of his foot. All the doctors he saw said it wouldn't go away without radiation. At his age, he chose not to do it. I talked to him into trying ivermectin. I started him on 1 milligram per kilogram, as you suggested, but my siblings fought me and said that was too much for him to take. He has been taking 12 milligrams for the last 5 months, and his tumor is now smaller than a pea, and it hasn't been breaking open and bleeding. We are thrilled with the progress, even though the low dose of ivermectin has even the low dose of ivermectin has achieved. Thanks to everything you are doing to help. And I guess he's talking to people to delete her account. I don't know, but that's a good story though. That's good. It's good that stuff happened and helped. Steak and Shake Shacks announces they're cooking fries and 100% beef tallow at all Florida locations. Interesting. RFK was seen pouring methane blue or something like that into his drink or something like that, and search results have been going up. Panama will now allow United States Navy ships free passage through the Panama Canal, saving the United States millions of dollars a year. That's great. Trump, let's bring back God into our life. Yep, you saw that in my Bible video. Have you seen that? Feastables pays its farmers a living income reference price, uses fair trade certified beans, and works with that. And yeah, he's also trying to stop child labor, which is great. Kids working child labor on cocoa farms in what? So 1.5 million. Wow. When I started a chocolate company, I had no idea. Yeah, so he's pretty much talking about how he had no idea that this was a thing. And he said he's surprised that other chocolate companies are not, doing the same or whatever. But yeah, that's pretty crazy. Really good job on him, man. Holy slit. You can't hate the media enough. NPR has fact-checked Trump's mission to save the stranded astronauts by claiming they're not stranded yet. Months ago, virtually every major media outlet, CNN, PBS, ET, all literally called them stranded. As soon as Trump says something, it has to be wrong though. Despicable. So apparently, yeah, see, I said something on the bottom there, but apparently they're not stranded or something. I don't know. Apparently people are saying it's for political purposes for that. So, you know what I mean? I don't know. Very strange. Very strange. Because I think Kamala was, I don't know. It's weird. Any corrections on comments on these numbers? So what is this here? Let's see this here. This is all the spending. I don't know what to read here, man. I don't know what to read. Hopefully you could see it, maybe screenshot it, but yeah, I don't know what he meant there. Bill Gates Foundation was secretly given $30 million from USAID since 2012 to push his population reduction agenda. Wow. 3 million, 1.4 million. That's crazy. That's a lot of money, dude. Jeez. This is a cool thing I saw. It's not a portal. It's just a illusion. Look at that. Wow, that's crazy. I don't really follow New York Post, but I saw that. That was cool. More USAID corruption exposed. Samantha Powers was sworn in as administrator on May 3rd, 2021. Her financial disclosure filed in January 2021 showed her assets were estimated at $6.7 million to $16.5 billion. Her net worth is estimated up to $30 million. How does a government job multiply wealth like that? Her salary at USAID was $180,000 annually. Samantha Powers, the top. Wow. Complaining about the good work she has done. That's quite a return on taxpayer dollars, yeah. Prime Minister just told Trump that he was eager. Yeah, that's what I meant right here. He's eager. This is a tweet or a post I wrote here is Donald Trump is the kind of president people want, protects people for the people, here with the people physically, fairness in elections and in health, and to make a better future with less taxes and more transparency and time to grow. Things are about to get crazy at the U.S.-Mexico border. Tom Hawman says he expects the cartel to escalate with violence very soon. Very, very interesting. Very interesting. Must listen to the cartels. Let me give the cartel. Okay, so he's pretty much giving a warning. Wow. So there's probably gonna be some escalation going on there. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Most people are unaware that USAID gifted in 2016 $310 million of taxpayer money to start a Palestine cement factory project. The project was a private venture. Oh my God. Holy smokes, man. A lot of stuff's going on. Mr. Beast's YouTube channel just passed Kim Kardashian's Instagram account as 8th most followed social media account in the world. The crossover took place at around... Wow. That's crazy, dude. Holy smoke. So he passed her, I guess. That's wild. Tucker Carlson and Elon Musk. Cloud seeding base in Utah. Geoengineering is an industry now worth hundreds of billions. How long until... Okay, so let's click this here.
Cloud seeding programs across the American West. Many of them have aerial parts where they take airplanes like this with flares attached. Inside these flares, silver iodide, a microscopic particle that acts like a magnet for water. So they shoot those microscopic particles into a storm that's already going to produce snow and just enhance that snow. By the end of the season, in a good program, we're told you can make 3 to 15% more snowpack.
Wow.
Cloud seeding's been around since the 1940s and 50s, but what has really advanced is the number of ground seeding projects. So this little shack on wheels has a pipe and a propane attached. During a storm, they can remotely set that off. It sends up silver iodide, little microscopic particles, into the storm. Gets sucked up into the cloud, makes it snow more. It's like a little snow boost, and this is the thing that makes it happen.
Wow,
So
that's so crazy, dude.
When I was researching,
that's so crazy. This
back when I
this
was
is
in
insane. New York Judge Paul Emanuel just forbade all political appointees, including Treasury, from accessing Department of Treasury data, all based. Wow, that's very scary. Methane blue. So there's research going on, and people are looking into this. It's so crazy, man. It ovarian cancer remains a significant challenge, especially in plutonium. So definitely look into this stuff. Look into the methane blue stuff. Holy crap. Christy Nome has announced FEMA has resolved 80% of Western North Carolina cases in just 5 days. Interesting. Wow. Oh yeah. Also, PlayStation Network is still down, so it's been down for like 18 hours. And also, Krispy Kreme is saying, "Hey, come to our place. We'll give you guys free donuts." Yeah, this is cool. Elon Musk plans to spend millions of his own money on Super Bowl ads exposing government waste uncovered by Doge. Oh my God, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be a crazy year, man. Crazy 4 years, bro. It's gonna be wow. This is just the start, man. New bank accounts linked to Biden family were used to receive funds from China, Romania, and Russia during Biden's tenure as vice president. These accounts reportedly received over $240,000 with no clear explanation. Very weird. The U.S. Coast Guard in Florida says they're investigating reports of tar balls along the coast. Okay, I don't know what that means. And there's a little lamb right there. I felt like I should share that too. A little lamb. More ivermectin, fenbenzol stuff there. A lot of good stuff happening, man. I'm telling you, that's crazy. It's stuff you should look into. Ivermectin, fenbenzol, and also methane blue. Stuff you should look into. 18 state attorneys generals launched investigation into Dr. Fauci's role in COVID-19 response. That's crazy, man. We are fully prepared to take appropriate action to ensure justice is served. That's so crazy, man. And then yeah, so that stuff. So that's pretty much it, man. Hopefully you have a great day. Just a lot of stuff to share. I mean, let's look at my thing here. I don't know, man. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We're gonna end it here. But that's just stuff I wanted to share, stuff that's going on now. I want to thank Trump for doing everything he's doing. He's doing a great job, man. He's being transparent. He's being open. We're knowing what's going on. It's great. I love it. I love the stuff that's going on. And the taxes, the border, you know, making America better. You know what I mean? And hopefully one day we do get Canada. That's gonna be crazy if we do acquire that. And the oh my dude, it's just very, very crazy. But regardless of that, hopefully you have a great day. Make sure you take care of yourself, stay safe, stay hydrated, and like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, be a part of the channel, and have a great day. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Goodbye.